That's it for me, Jesse. I'm checking out. Just like popcorn and an old movie on the tube tonight.
You can sign me out too, Jess.
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be gone an hour ago.
Yes, I know, but I managed to bump into 3 emergencies. Alan stumbled into 2, but this time, we're gonna do it. We really are. Have you called Tiffany?
Yeah, no, I called her apartment 3 times. There's not even any reply at the Star.
You make sure you call her when you get home.
Yeah, Mom.
You promise.
Have fun in New York.
I will. Make sure you do. Would you pay, Alan? Oh, just got off the elevator.
I'm done. What about you?
I've already checked out.
Well, let's get out of here, because if we go any later, we're going to be on standby for the commuter flights. Jesse, I'm checking out.
Okay. Have a good time. See you Monday.
Here, take him. He's got the sniffles.
Dr. Robert Trout, OR staff.
It's all right. It's all right. How many?
About 3 Bloody Marys for breakfast.
I knew something like this was going to happen.
Okay. Could you take him up to see his doctor, please? Thank you.
Report to Dr. Gonzalez in the clinic. Nurse Busoni, report to Dr. Gonzalez in the clinic.
Go away.
Not this time. I played this game with you for the last time, Susan. I'm not doing it anymore.
Oh, that's right. Go ahead. Desert your child. Same way you deserted me.
As far as I can see, there is nothing wrong with my child. You, on the other hand, that's another story.
Fine. Why don't you call in your doctor friend, whatever his stupid name is?
I don't have time anymore. Heather? When the baby gets finished with the doctor, I want you to take him to Alice. I don't want Susan near him when she's in this condition.
Who do you think you are saying that?
I will be at the Plaza Hotel in New York City. If you have any problems, you call me. Let's go. We got a plane to catch.
Oh, that's just great. Run away again, Alan. Whenever there's a problem, you just run away. Well, I don't care anymore. You hear me? I don't care.
There's more. This is a hospital.
Well, you could have fooled me. Nobody will even look at my son.
The doctor will be here momentarily.
What about you? Can't you look at him?
I really think it's better if his pediatrician sees him.
His pediatrician's a quack. So are you probably, and all the other doctors around here. I'm leaving.
Susan, where are you going?
To the nearest bar.
Oh, what about Jason?
You're always saying how much you love him. You take care of him. Well, let me open.
I'm getting worried. Where is he?
No idea, darling.
Coleman is not going to like waiting.
Well, let's hope that Baldwin isn't bluffing. Well, I wondered when you'd show up.
Hi, I'm sorry. I was preparing a little surprise for Holly's homecoming.
She's not out yet, sweetheart.
What is there a problem?
Well, for one, Luke hasn't shown up.
We've got about 1 more minute, children, and then we're going to have to start making excuses all over the place.
Here she comes.
All rise.
Be seated, be seated.
I don't see the bond here. Mr. Kelly? Mr. Kelly?
Yes, Your Honor. We have the money.
Has the bond been posted or not?
I was going to try and explain about that, Your Honor.
When you telephoned me, you asked for an emergency session. Naturally, I assumed you had the bond. Now, if you don't, I have much better ways to waste my time.
Maybe it would be best if I approached the bench, Your Honor.
I wish you would, Counselor.
I'm sorry it took so long, Your Honor. Perfect timing, sir. Slow bail bondsman.
Mother, you'd never believe what happened at the hospital today.
I thought Susan was with you.
Oh, yeah, she was. She's probably holding up the bar at some sleazy tavern right now. Here, will you take the baby? I've got to call Scotty.
Is he all right?
Scotty?
The baby.
Hey, he's fine. The pediatrician looked at him for about 30 seconds and said we probably feed him too much.
Look, I don't understand. What did you say happened at the hospital?
Well, first Susan made a big scene with Alan Quartermain, and then she called Dr. Steve Hardy a quack. Can you believe it?
Hello?
Oh, yes. Is Scotty Baldwin in, please?
No, he's at the courthouse. May I ask who's calling?
It's Heather Weber. Do you know when he'll be back?
No, I don't.
Did he say why he went?
Yes, he went to try and get Holly released from prison.
Really? So soon?
He's been down with the bail bondsman and Luke Spencer all morning.
So did he put up all of his property?
Mm-hmm. Just so Holly could go free. Isn't that great?
Certainly is. He'll probably get nominated for sainthood for this one. When he gets back, just give him a message for me. Tell him Heather called, and I'm very proud of what he did. Tell him he's a great success.
He'll understand this.
Oh, sure. He'll understand.
Where is he?
Who?
You know who, that little runt you work for.
Oh, right. Scotty, he's at the courthouse.
Great. So when do you expect him back?
He didn't say.
Typical, isn't it? Keeping secrets again. He's always keeping secrets. Every time I turn around, another damn secret. He can't be trusted, you know.
Would you maybe like some coffee?
No, but I'd sure like a drink. It's all right. I know where it is.
No, I don't think that's such a good idea.
You don't, do you?
No.
Probably right. I'll just go on down to that little Blue Moon Cafe, or what is it, right down the street? I'll just go down on there.
Would you like a cab?
A cab? It's only a block away. I think I can walk a block. I'll just walk myself on down there.
Miss Moore, maybe you should just go home.
You tell him I'm mad, and that I'm going to come back and see him. You got that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. That's good. It's a much better attitude.
Yes, I would like the number for the county courthouse, please.
Let the record show that the bond was posted at 1:54 p.m. December the 10th, 1982. The court hereby grants bail to Miss Sutton and releases her with the provision that she return to this courthouse to stand trial at a day and time to be determined in the near future. Until such time, the court is dismissed.
You're out.
Oh, thank you. Thank all of you. Thank you. Where did you get the money?
Well, we had 10,000 from Rick Weber.
10 from Dan.
5 from Noah.
All your friends. All of them.
But what about the collateral?
You're welcome, Miss Sutton.
You? Why?
Well, let's just say I'm a great believer in the American judicial system. Let's get you out of here and home where you belong.
Can I go?
Sure. Go ahead. I'll finish the paperwork and swing by the jail and pick up your stuff. Luke, keep an eye on her. That bond, it's everything I've got.
Proud of yourself?
I saved the day, didn't I?
Not without making it very difficult on everyone else.
Well, the idea wasn't to make it easy, if that's what you mean.
What is it with you? You have to keep getting your revenge over and over again. What is it going to take to satisfy you?
Excuse me, Miss Spencer. I've got to get back to the office.
You know what I think? I think you have some kind of an ulterior motive because it's much too grand a gesture for someone so small. I think you were forced into it.
That's an interesting theory, but wrong. My only motivation was to have your big brother look up to me from his knees.
Was it worth it?
Even if I lose everything.
You're a sick man, Scott.
Smart. You know, we'll have to get together sometime for dinner. Discuss it. Ready?
Sure.
Hi. How was class?
3.5-hour lecture on cosine. That's how class was.
Yeah.
Hey, what'd you hear about Holly's bail?
Nothing really specific. Rick called, and all he would say was he had something to tell us.
Oh. Well, I think the suspense is over. Here he comes right now.
Oh, sorry I was late. I got tied up in snow.
Yeah, what happened? You got something to tell us. What's going on?
Yes, they are going to make bail for Holly.
All right.
That's good news.
Yeah, well, how'd they do it?
Scott Baldwin came up with the necessary collateral.
We're still going to need more cash, though.
No, because I had advanced 10,000 myself.
Rick,
Well, it was something that came up very quickly. I had to make a very snap decision, and I did it. I'm sorry I should have consulted you, but I didn't.
I'm not complaining for once.
Really?
I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're kind of wonderful for
Dr.
doing it.
Ogama, call
If you don't mind my kissing you in the hall.
Oh, never mind that.
Dr. Lesley Weber.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Stat. Dr. Lesley
Well, I'll fill you in with the rest
You
of
know
the
where to
details
find
later.
me,
Oh,
eh?
sure, yeah, working as usual.
Well,
Why?
I think I better get back to my old books. I'll be...
Oh, wait a minute. You were coming down here to see me about something very specific, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. About something about a lecture. How could I forget?
Blackie, you cannot treat women the way you treated Amy the other day.
It was only a little shove. Big deal.
That is not the point, and I realize better than anybody else that Amy can drive anybody up the wall.
Well.
But you do not have that kind of attitude, and you do not use physical force. It doesn't go for me, not in the street or in college, or most specifically, not in our home.
Okay, I'll leave it alone.
You're an apology as well.
Whatever you say. All right, are we finished here? Anything
No,
else?
I got something else.
What?
Freshman Dean called me again.
Oh, man, what'd I do now?
Well, I think you'd be very happy this time. He said that you had made a tremendous improvement. In fact, miraculous turnaround is the way you described it.
No kidding?
No kidding, and I'd like to congratulate you. Thank you for doing it.
All right.
You keep it up.
Well.
Excuse me, Rick. Tiffany just called from the Star. They've released Holly on bail.
Woo! All right.
Scott came through after all. Thank you, Jesse. Keep it up.
All right, we'll see you.
Right.
There. Hey, what happened to my desk? It's so clean.
I wanted to surprise you.
Yeah, now, if I'm going to be able to find anything.
Oh, well, if you can't, just ask. I'll help you.
Well, you know me. Not the shy type.
Voila,
What are these?
your messages.
Heather.
Yeah, I did not understand what she said.
Well, I do. Let's see, Susan Moore, huh? Let's just ask Laura.
Yeah, she dropped by to see you.
Was she drunk?
Very.
Well, forget about that, too. Today is my big day. Ask me how it went in court.
How'd it go in court?
Holly Sutton is out on bail.
You did it.
You should have seen Spencer's face. He realized that I was his only chance, so he had to come crawling to me on his hands and knees, begging. Actually, it was an incredible feeling of power, watching him shake like a leaf. It's kind of funny, you know? What's the matter? Would you rather see Holly still in jail?
No.
Then how come you're looking at me like that?
You're just hard to understand.
You mean how I can be so good and so evil at the same time, huh?
Yeah, something like that.
Let me show you how that works.
Well, well, look at this. If it isn't the jailhouse lawyer and his teenage bimbo. Pardon me if I don't stay and watch.
Miss Moore.
Let her go. I'll let Heather deal with it.
Hello?
Hello, Heather. It's me, Scotty.
Well, I don't believe it. You're actually returning my call.
Well, I've been at the courthouse all day.
So how's Miss Sutton?
She's free on bail.
Good work. How'd Luke take it?
On his knees. Now listen, Susan was just here, okay? And she left in a hell of a hurry. Of course, she's drunk again, too.
Well, I'll have her bed ready for her.
Good, do that. And lock up the booze because she was kind of upset.
Oh.
Scotty? Scotty, what's going on? Scotty, what happened?
Now, who do you suppose did that?
Probably the same person that did that.
Sign was the best I could do on such short notice. Wanted to throw a bash, but knew you'd rather be alone. The whole gang promises not to interrupt. Love, hugs, and kisses, Tiffany.
You have some amazing friends.
I was just going to say that. Are you thirsty?
Later. I owe you a thank you.
I owe you a... You're welcome.
No, I mean it. Must have been awful for you having to raise the money.
We've got some pretty rough days ahead, kid. But what's important right now is you're free.
For a while.
No, come on, don't do that. Let me hear you say it. Say, I'm free. Come on, I'm free. I'm
free.
You are. That's all that's important.
Where is it?
Right on top.
On All My Children.
In the end, you'll see that I'm right. That is, if Nina survives what you're putting her through.
Oh, she will. She's a Cortland. She'll survive. If anything happens to her, I'm going to hold you personally responsible.
And on One Life to Live, Karen is caught between two loves. Steve, the man who wants her.
I just need some time to think.
And Larry.
I can't lose you.
Afraid to love again. All My Children, One Life to Live. Weekdays,